Facebook, YouTube, the whole world. What's up with you? You already know who this is. If you don't, it's your boy Enrique Prince Manley once again. Before I go any further with this video, you know what I'm saying? I want to go ahead and give a shout out to my loctician, the greatest in the Oklahoma City region, Miss Brandy Cox. Shout out to you. Anybody who knows what I be doing on this YouTube thing, this is an update right here, my dreadlock journey. If you watched any of my previous videos, just want to let y'all know a lot of those weren't formatted for YouTube or anything like that. That was just me keeping up, you know, video by video, not really addressing YouTube or anything like that. But I'm gonna try to, from here on out, you know, I'm gonna be doing it the right way. So with that being said, let's get to why we here. Man, today, 5 months, 1 week, you know what I mean? Here it is. Give y'all a quick look. 5 months, 1 week. I did get my hair washed today. Look at that. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I did get my hair washed today. First time since probably my 2.5 month period since I've had it washed. Man, looks really good. Look at the buds right there. I'm budding, y'all. I'm budding. Look at that. I'm getting there. I'm gonna try to use this time to answer or inform a lot of people, because I look at a lot of YouTube videos. I look at a lot of dreadhead videos on everybody's journey, and there's always bits and pieces. People ask for answers to questions. I try to make this as formative as possible. One thing you have to understand is if you start your dreadlock journey, patience, patience, patience. What I mean by that is, you know, I hear a lot of people on other videos, you know, when should I wash my hair? When should I get it retwisted? As far as retwisting it, once you get your first initial lock-in session, the whole purpose, and this is something I'm learning because I'm very cosmetic when it comes to my hair. I like it to be clean. One thing I'm learning in my 5th month, it took me 5 months to understand this, the whole purpose of you doing what you're doing to your hair is not to get on YouTube and show people how long it's gotten in a month or whatever. That's nice. I know I'm a victim of it too. But at the end of the day, the whole first year is just getting your hair to lock. That's what you need to understand. Your first year is just getting your hair to lock. So what I would say to the new guys or gals starting out, know the texture of your hair, like I've stated in previous videos. Try to go as long as you can without getting it retwisted. And what I mean by that is, you know, for me, I think 2 months, a month and a half is probably a decent amount of time before you get another retwist. But everybody, you know, does things the way they do it. This is just me acquiring information and learning on my journey. My loctician told me, she said, you know what, Enrique, honestly, you come to me too often. You know, all you're doing is making your situation worse. I mean, obviously, it's not that bad, but she was just giving me knowledge on the fact of, you know, you don't have to come as often as you do because you're not really allowing your hair to do what it is you want it to do, and that's lock. As I stated, your first year is just about locking. So that's one major piece that I learned. So from here on out, what I'm going to start doing, and this is just advice, opinionated, but from people who've been in the game, I'm going to try to go every month, a month and a half, opposed to every 2 weeks. So put that in your notebook. The question about washing your hair, obviously if you're following the format of not going every 2 weeks and you go every month, again, combining that with knowing the texture of your hair, you know, I would say, and depending on the life you live, you know what I'm saying, if you're very active, whatever the case may be, I would say wash it every time you get a retwist or every other time, according to the 1 month, 2 month, format, if that makes any sense. So if you got a retwist a month ago, try not to wash your hair unless necessary, unless you just one of them cats that, or females that just perforating or, you know, perspiring and, you know, it starts to stink, whatever, and you got to do it, do what you got to do. But the main goal is to allow your hair to lock. That's what you need to understand. So with the washing, I would do it, you know, if necessary. Another question I want to tackle that I notice a lot of people are asking in comments and stuff like that is what kind of products that you use, or what kind of products should you use. That all goes back to knowing. It's like a graph. It all goes back to the first thing, know the texture of your hair. For me, I have coarse/fine hair, and what my loctician told me today was, you know, you worry a lot about moisturizing your hair, but I have good hair is what she's telling me. It's not dry or none of that stuff. So, but there's times where I wake up and it feels stiff. So to counter that, the piece, look at that bud. Man, it looks like a dime sack. One piece of advice she gave me is if you have to do it once a week. You know what I'm saying? And people are going to use different products. That's what it's about. Finding out what works good for your hair. A lot of people are using the Jamaican mango and lime and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with that. I've got a whole series of that stuff in my other bathroom. But again, do your research. One thing I found that I'm going to do, some people are going to say you don't have to, but this is what I choose to do. When my hair gets dry and stiff, I went and got some of the Sunny Owl Jamaican black castor oil. You know, I've done a lot of research on this. It's mainly used for hair growth and people with thinning hair. I don't have that problem. But again, it promotes hair growth, strong stimulation on the root. So for me, that's what I want. I want nice, full, thick locks. And as you can see, I believe I'm on the route to that. So I just want to continue to promote that with my hair. If you do your homework on this, it is kind of thick. So what I did, again, I've got some tea tree oil that I got from my local beauty supply that I've mixed in this applicator to make it kind of a little more watery. This should last me for a while. This is not something you should be putting in your hair every single day. Again, just when I feel like, you know, it's getting dried up because of the elements or whatever the case may be, natural activity, go ahead and apply some of that to your scalp. That's the most important thing, the scalp. And then, you know, you can put it on your locks a little bit. People get into the whole rubbing and all that. For me, before I got retwisted, I put application of that on my head. And all I did was kind of pound it into my head. You know, you don't have to really scratch your scalp and all that. For me, it's going to seep into your scalp anyway. That's common sense. If you put it on your scalp, obviously you want to do it at a time where you're not going to sweat a lot, where you know you're going to be chilling, laid back, might be in a comfortable, cool environment. When you got some time, go ahead and put it on your head and lay back. You know, just kind of work it into your locks and into your scalp. That's just me. You could do it how you like. Again, this is my video, so I'm just trying to give you some advice on what's worked for me up to this point. 5 months in the game, you can see I'm buttoned. You see water. I've watched some videos where people say water is Dreadlock's best friend. Kind of situational for me. I have been applying a little bit of water. I saw one of my homies' videos, DJ Snapback 405. He's actually a client also of shout out to him, Brandy Cox as well. I caught one of his videos by accident on YouTube, which is kind of crazy. He gave a piece of advice. When you're in the shower, just kind of cup your hands like this, let a little bit of water get on it, and run it through your hair. You ain't got to douse it, because again, it's in stages. When you first start off, in the beginning stages, you don't want to unravel your hair. So it's, you know, water is good, but it's all about application. And people get the spray bottles and all that. It's all preference on you. For me, don't need all that. Got my hands. Put your hands in the water for a little bit. Kind of just run it through. You know what I'm saying? That's all you need. I'm coming up on 10 minutes on the video. I didn't want to ramble too much. But again, it's my 5th month. Ain't no telling when I'm going to do another one. So I'm trying to be as formative again as possible. If you got any questions comments, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment in the comment section of my video. You know what I mean? Show some love. We'll walk through this journey together. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is about. It's Dreadlock community, baby. You know what I mean? 5 months and 1 week in the game for your boy. But, what I like about what I'm seeing on my hair is you can see the buds. You can see the growth and in the buds. I'm really, really liking that. You know what I'm saying? It looks like I'm promoting healthy locks in my head. It should be a beautiful thing once I get to where I'm going. And I'm definitely on my way. Piece of advice: you're gonna have those moments within the first 5 months. You're like, man, this is crazy. I can't do it. I already talked to a couple cats out here I met on the street. Saw my hair on my way to the beauty supply. I was like, man, I wish I would have kept up on it. You know, it is stressful. It can be stressful. But keep in mind why you getting dreadlocks in the first place. For me, I've always been a long hair, don't care kind of dude. And at the point I'm at in my life right now, I want a spiritual. It's more of a spiritual change for me. You know what I'm saying? A development of self. You know, recognizing my roots and where I come from, and teaching myself patience. And that's just really it, man. If you want to know anything else, you know how to get in contact. Shout out to all my dreadheads. Shout out to Brandon Cox, once again, my loctician. Holla at your boy. It's Enrique Prince Manley. 5 months, 1 week update. Much love to the dreadhead community, and I'll holla at y'all. Thanks for taking the time. Check out my video.